Hi everyone. Some people have been asking about what my setup is for recording and streaming and all that sort of stuff. So I figured that I'd show off pretty much my entire the wall that I have devoted to my entertainment center, just to give you an idea of what I have, what I'm using, all that sort of stuff. So this is my video game collection here. It's the entire Nintendo library. All 677 licensed cartridges, along with my Super NES collection, which is about 50 or so, and various Xbox games, PS3 games, etc. So why don't I start over here on the left-hand side. So I've just got a whole bunch of extra accessories on top. You see there's a Power Glove that I have. Let me see if I can get in on that. Power Glove, 4-score, there's a Dreamcast up there, a couple zappers, extra headsets. On my Nintendo shelf, I have a bunch of just like fun stuff, but I have a bunch of functional stuff too. There's those are the cords that I have to charge the Xbox wireless battery that I have. The rechargeable battery, some Mario stuff. You see, I got a companion cube right there. That's a porcelain companion cube. There's this guy named Paul Pape in the States who makes a whole bunch of stuff out of ceramics and things like that. He also made for me a carbonite sculpture. You can see that's me there. I'm a symphony conductor, so he made me carbonite in my tuxedo and with a baton. Pretty funny stuff. Let's see, what else have I got over here? Oh yeah, there's my Twin Galaxies World Champion card showing that I'm the World Champion on Contra. I maxed out the score on Contra for the NES. There we go, some Wii stuff, a bunch of controllers, that's batteries, more controllers. What do I have down here? Controllers, and games. Now on the right side, I've got my computer. That's what I use for all my editing. I have a lava lamp that I run usually while I'm playing. There's my Wii games, my Xbox games, GameCube games, and my Genesis collection. There's my Dazzle that I use for capturing and streaming standard definition games. There's my N64 collection, some batteries, my Xbox controller, a little cube bot. There's my Super NES collection, and some various other stuff. And now we're back in Nintendo. Oh, up here we have 2 hard drives. Those are my 2 terabyte hard drives that I use for whenever I game capture. My 3DS sticking up there, and just some various stuff. Star Trek Phaser, Super Scope, and Game Boy, and oh, there's another companion cube. You know what? I should actually throw that next to the other one. So for the TV and such itself, got a little bit of decor. My own canvas of Ryu Hayabusa saying "I will get my revenge." There's Lamar. Don't worry, he's been debeaked. My Wii sensor bar. This is a 40-inch television. Nothing exceptionally large, but definitely big enough for what I need. This is the headphones, just for monitoring. Over here, what I have is I have color-coded with white, red, and green the set of inputs for my Super Nintendo, my Nintendo 64, and my original NES. The reason why they're color-coded with that colors is actually I've had them custom painted, as I'll show you in a sec. This leads into this device here, which is an S-Video switcher. I find that I get better you get better video with S-Video as opposed to just the composite yellow plug. So that means that I get ultimately a better source for my game capture. You'll see that sitting on top of my old HD PVR. I used to use that all the time. Now I only use that for my Wii because it actually will capture will capture 480p, I believe, whereas my new capture card seems to have problems with 480p, but it does much better for high definition. I'll get to that in a second. There's another video switcher. It's actually standing on top of my my Intensity Extreme. Here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that off. So that's the Blackmagic Intensity Extreme. It's a wonderful device. It captures HDMI and it goes out to Thunderbolt, and that Thunderbolt runs into my computer right here. And what that does is it captures the game footage from HDMI virtually uncompressed. I have a solid state drive, so it's pretty awesome. So that's what I use for the capture of all of my high definition systems, including my my PS3. Now the PS3 is an interesting situation because it has what's called HDCP, which is hardware copyright protection. And so the way to bypass that is I use this device here with a little one-up shroom I have on it. This is what it is, it's a DVI converter. So I have a cable that converts the signal from my PS3 from HDMI to DVI, and that goes into the back of this thing. And then this converts it from DVI back to HDMI. So I've done one full conversion cycle from HDMI to DVI to HDMI, and that strips the hardware protection. And I just use the optical audio cables to route the audio through it too. So the result is you have the same quality, but no copyright protection, so it means that I can easily capture the gameplay footage with my Intensity Extreme. Now really, I don't know what Sony was thinking. Maybe it's because there's a Blu-ray player in there, but they really shouldn't, in my opinion, have had hardware HDCP on there, because it's a gaming system first and foremost, right? So that's how I copy my gameplay and stream my gameplay using this stuff here. Up on this wall I have, that's the Thunderbolt cable, that's my Turtle Beach headset, and then I also have an Ethernet cord that I've snaked around from the back to be able to connect my computer to the internet. So I have a wired connection instead of a wireless one, which is a bit more reliable. So, taking a look at my Super NES, you can sort of tell right here, this has actually been custom painted with the highest quality automotive paint. There's a guy in the States who does this, he's a retro console enthusiast, and on top of that he works at an auto body shop, so he uses professional equipment and paints to do custom work on old consoles. I believe if you look for custom NES guy on YouTube, you'll see some of his work, including probably a couple of these consoles. So that's my Super NES. It's got chameleon purple paint on the on-off switches, and on the bottom there is gold lining around the controller ports, and the rest of it is a very glossy white, high gloss white. This is my Nintendo 64, and it is metallic cherry with glossy white power switches and the region around the fans and the cartridge slot. And this is my NES, which is got a custom Triforce lid, and it's also chameleon green, so you get green, blue, and red depending on what's going on. Oh, one other thing, the NES has a custom yellow LED for the power, and the Nintendo 64 has a color changing LED that cycles through blue, green, red, orange, all sorts of different colors, so lots of fun. And then on the bottom here we have my PS3, we have my Xbox, and my Wii, has been soft modded to be able to play games that I load on the hard drive. I actually have a fairly extensive Wii collection. All I have on my hard drive at this point are the games that I have purchased, but this means that they load a lot faster. And there's also some interesting stuff you can do from the Homebrew channel just to make the Wii load up faster and unregion lock it and that sort of stuff. So that's the extent of my soft mod. And my Sega Genesis. So I think that I've actually covered everything here. Yeah, that's my gaming setup. I'm very happy with it. The only thing that I think I would enjoy at this point a little bit more would maybe be a PC tower somewhere stuck in there that I could hook up into my TV, and that would make probably streaming easier. Anyway, so that's my setup. I hope you enjoy this little video, and like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot.
Hey boomer buddies, give me a hug.
Nasty shit.